Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander. I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host, Kelly. Are you there, Kelly?
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi. And I have my other co-host, Barbara. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Now, today we're doing a Chakra Day. And I believe the person that's going to be talking to us is a man named Jack Case. Are you there, Jack?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Hi, Jack. Welcome to the show.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Kelly, I'm going to need to ask this question, Jack. Have you sent, or does Kelly have a picture of you?
A picture of me? Maybe on Facebook I have a picture of me. I should look it up on there.
Is that a
do
recent
you
one?
have
Is it a recent picture?
Yeah, like within the
that
last
has
year.
just you in the picture with the 70-year-old? Okay.
Yeah, that's recent, within the last month.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Is it filtered? Does it have a filter on it? Is it filtered? Did you put a filter on it?
No.
Jack. Oh.
No.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay,
Perfect.
Good.
What she needs then.
Yep. All right. And we are good. So, are you in a comfortable place, Jack?
Yep.
Do you have any questions before we begin?
Nope, not really.
Okay. I am going to say a little silent prayer before we begin. And it's funny, I have one of my bearded dragons on me. He wanted to be my assistant today, Mushu. It's kind of funny. He's really clinging on to me. And a lot of times I'll have one of my animals with me. They just, they're very pure with their intentions and their spirit. And so a lot of times they're just cute little helpers.
Oh, I just want to say that, Kelly, I forgot. My kitty has not had a pee accident since you have talked to her. That's a long time, too.
Wow. That's
Yes.
great.
Yes, Jack, she's a psychic pet too, Kelly is, and I had a pee problem with my cat. She talked to her. This is the nicest cat right now. She's purring, rubbing up against the phone right now. She's hearing your voice, Kelly, and she came over. She never does this. Comes over, rubs her head right on the phone hard, and I'm wondering, can you hear her purring? I mean, she hears your voice and does that.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just had to tell you. Yeah.
Oh, sweet girl. You're about to get a housemate today. And don't worry. Aw, don't worry. You're still going to be loved so very much. They're not going to take any love away from you. Oh, sweet girl.
Thank you. And she came over more and rubbed against me when you said that. Thank you, Kelly.
Oh, you're welcome. Aw.
See, I get free. This is my perk for being a co-host here at Life, Laughter, Happiness. This is my perk. I get free pet psychic advice for my kitty cat and by the best spiritual healer, Chakra Healers in the Stars. Okay, now it is Jack's turn.
Thank you. Aw.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so, all right. So, the first chakra is the root chakra, and that is the most primal and important energy center. That is our instinct for survival and safety. And that is basically the part that if you were sitting, you would be sitting right on it. And And I had explained before that, and I'm going to explain again for our listeners, that we have different energy centers, that we have 7 main ones, and each one relates to a different set of organs and different things in our bodies, like different systems and different emotional responses and places in our brain and different emotions, different things that can go on, like if we have a trauma, it can get lodged somewhere if it's not dealt with properly at the time. Sometimes, things get shoved down and, to be dealt with later, or sometimes we don't deal with them later, and that's when things end up getting stuck, and that's when we can end up with one of our energy centers having things like blockages, or having something like negative energy. And that can be negative energy from the energy being there too long, and it can be residual from other people around us or situations. It can be from bad habits that we've picked up, or addictions, or a number of different things that aren't healthy for us that are there too long. Just like sometimes people can end up with backaches or things like that, and if it goes too long, then they can develop into symptoms or illnesses later on. And so, we hope that people are able to, deal with things and get rid of them before they get to that point. But the root chakra is also, it's located at the base of the spine. It provides the foundation on which we build our life, representing safety, security, and stability. And imbalanced attributes would be scattered energies, anxiety, and fear. And another way to look at the chakras being, different wheels of energy is it's the mind, body, and spirit connection. The spirit being like the Holy Spirit, also being our soul. So when we are no longer in our body, then our chakra is the energy that remains, our spirit, our soul. So this is with us all the time. So, what I do is I am very sensitive to energy, and so I pick up on this, and I'm just a conduit for the Holy Spirit to be able to work through. I have always been gifted in this way, but when I was younger, I didn't understand what it was. And so I did some research and talked with other people once I learned that that's what this was. And I was able to figure out what these things meant. I mean, I always kind of knew it had to do with healing things, but once people put these things into words, then I could understand what it all connected and meant. So in order to visualize it, I take a little stone on a string, and when I concentrate on your picture of your face and on your eyes, which are the windows to the soul, and I visualize the area that I'm working with, then I'm able to have that energy from you go to the stone, because your spirit is able to make the stone move. And it would make sense if you're sitting across from me, or if we were to do that on video, that I'm not moving that. And it will end up going back and forth, side to side, or going in a circle. And that lets me know what's going on in that area. Then I can also focus on how I'm feeling, and then I might get some visual pictures, and it might look like a little snippet of like a movie film, or it might be like I'm actually experiencing things. And that's part of the gift too. But I'm going to begin, and this is what I do to be able to become more connected with the Holy Spirit and the energy. And you can either follow along and see if you can do this too, but it won't affect like what we do. What I do is I have my hands about shoulder width apart, and I bring them closer together, and then I start rubbing them together until they feel nice and warm and tingly. And then I bring them shoulder width apart again, and I start bringing them closer and closer and closer together until about 4 inches apart, I start to feel some resistance and some tingling. And that's when it's forming an energy ball. And for some people, it might take a few times of doing this. Others might feel it right away. And if some people don't feel it at all, that's fine too. But what that is that, the people that feel it right away are energy sensitive, and they might pray a lot, they might meditate a lot, they might naturally be energy sensitive, and it's okay if you're not, and it might take some practice. So, I'm ready. So I'm taking this and I'm bringing my fingers down to get rid of any residual energy on there. And bringing that down into the earth. And I'm going to begin. Focusing on that root chakra. Okay, this is doing a nice wide circle. And it's going faster and faster and doing very well. So, that's telling me, Jack, that you are in a very good place right now as far as where your life is at. That you've come through a lot of things to be where you are, but that you have dealt with them head on, very straightforward. You've worked on a lot of things that were very difficult to get where you are right now. And that you are in a peaceful place at this moment, that you've achieved a lot. That you feel safe where you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
Good. Yeah, this is really, really impressive, really, because a lot of people that have been through a lot, they don't, you have the way of, like, when you see something that needs to be addressed, you address it. You don't let it fester. And a lot of people are too afraid to look at something, but you don't let it get to that point. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, good. And that is a very good strength to have. And I feel like a lot of people look at you like you're their rock. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And that you're very soft-spoken.
Yep.
And I've never actually met you before, but I feel like people are naturally drawn to you. Like you could be the quiet guy in the room, and people will pick up on your spirituality, and they're drawn to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, there's a reason for that, because you are like the calm in the storm. You are the pillar of strength, and you don't even need to say a word, and people sense it. And that's a very beautiful thing to have. That's a very Jesus-like attribute. And you don't need to thump your chest and say, I'm strong, you can lean on me, because that is like the opposite of you. Like, that's attention drawing, and you're not the attention getter. And that draws people to you even more, because you're genuine. Like, you're the real deal. And you're reliable. And people know that, and they trust you. And you're very authentic. And that is so rare. That is so rare in today's world. And you don't lose sight of the things that are important in life. And that is rare too. You don't get caught up in the hoopla and the, wanting to be liked by everyone. And that is so important. And that shows a great example for other people. The next one is the sacral. That is the emotional body, sensuality, creativity. And that one is located below the navel. It's the second chakra, where the first one was associated with the color of red. This is associated with the color of orange. This one represents creative and sexual energies. Imbalanced attributes would be lack of or repressed creativity, sexual dysfunction, withheld intimacy, and emotional isolation. So let's see where you are on this one. Well, this one is nice and strong. Not quite as strong as the other one, but it's nice and steady. So let's see. Well, it's starting to get stronger and stronger. It's just taking a little while to get there. So let's see what's going on. You're single, right?
Yeah.
Slight fear of intimacy, like afraid of being hurt in a relationship again?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Well, that's okay, because, the right person will come along when you're least expecting it. And that's okay to be afraid of being hurt, because you're not the kind of person that wants to leap right in anyway. We all want intimacy, and nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to intentionally get hurt. So when the right one comes, you'll know. You'll just know. But I know what it's like to feel like, is this person out there? And she is. And it will happen. Trying to think if I can find a time frame, but it just feels like that it's going to start out like a friendship, like, you know, kind of like a passing, and you think, she seems nice, and then you don't think much about it, and then, you know, maybe you're hanging out with friends and she pops up again, and you're like, she is nice. And then you kind of wonder if she's single. Then you might run into her again. You're kind of shy, wonder about conversation. And then you start thinking about her and you know, but she'll keep popping up, and then you talk to a friend, and then they kind of help get you two together is kind of how it feels like to me, because you're not an aggressive guy, and you want to make sure you're not stepping on someone's toes, but, you know, you want to make sure she's not already seeing somebody else, but somebody's going to help get you guys together, because you'll keep passing by each other, making small talk, and then it'll be like somebody like, hey, you know, you two would make, I think you two would be good for each other, and she noticed you too, and then, you know, things will happen from there. That's how I'm kind of getting it, because it'll be like she's trying to get your attention, but you're afraid to make a move, and, you know, that kind of deal.
Oh, God, you're good. You're pretty good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're going to have a buddy helping you out, like, hey, dude. Here you go. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to happen. It feels like it's going to be in kind of like late fall, like maybe around Halloween, maybe Thanksgiving, something, maybe football season-ish. You know, it could even be late summer, but I don't really see snow yet. But, yeah, it could be around then. So, yeah, just, you know, keep your eyes open for somebody that kind of darts in and out of your group there and be thinking, hey, man, do you know anything about this girl? Because I don't think you're going to be alone for very long. So, yeah, just a little FYI. There. Okay, let's see. The next one is the solar plexus, and that one is personal power, self-esteem, warrior energy, and the power of transformation. And that one is associated with the color of yellow, and it's the third chakra. And that one's located below the chest. It represents self-esteem, pleasure, willpower, and personal responsibility. Imbalanced attributes would be low self-esteem, control issues, manipulative tendencies, and misuse of power. So, let's see where you are on that one. And that one is going really well. So that's a good sign. I didn't think that you would have an issue with these, but it's going really well. So I can tell, like, your power of transformation is just on fire. And I didn't think that you would have a power issue. So let's see. Let's see what I can find in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, if everybody could have this, people would be a lot happier. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, your power of transformation is just beautiful. Like, you know, wow. And you are on fire with the Holy Spirit, man. I mean, holy cow. It's like, I want whatever you're having. Because, man, you've got it going on with God. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's like, wow, yeah. I feel like just hanging out with you, I would be totally baptized, like, every day. I mean, this is, like, amazing. Wow. Yeah, no wonder people hang out with you. Yep. I'm being bathed in the white light right now. Yep. So, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. Wow. All right. Yeah, that was. Yeah, it's interesting when you run into people that are like you. You know, I run into people that have that. You know, like people say that I have that, and then Barbara has that, and a lot of her friends have that, and then it's like they're beacons of light, and it's like, wow. And Jonathan has that. He has this pure heart, and it's just like amazing. It's like we should all get in one room together, and then it would be like we'd blow the roof off the building. It would just be amazing.
Thank
wow.
you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. We would probably have like this huge light just shine right up to heaven. It would be crazy. Oh. Whew. All right. So the heart chakra is the fourth one. That's associated with the color of green. And that's the opening of feelings, compassion, capacity to love, and it doesn't like conflict. And it's also located in the center of the chest. It represents love, self-love, and governs our relationships. Imbalanced attributes would be depression, difficulty in relationships, and lack of self-discipline. So let's see where you are in that one next. Oh, wow. This one is really, really super strong. It's like totally, instead of just doing a regular circle, it's going like doing an up and down sideways circle. It's doing it super fast, and it's hard to hang on to it. So, wow. Okay. That is like very impressive. Not everybody's is like that. So let me go in and see what that feels like. Wow, there's so much joy in here and peace, and I just want to stay in there. Let me see. Yeah. Remember when we had Wendy Griffin on? Barbara? Barbara. Oh, she must have muted herself. We had a couple people on that they felt like that. And I was like, wow. All right.
I think what it is we had her on, and she had a really strong energy.
Yeah, it was like, wow, the heart energy. Wow.
Wendy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
it makes
is,
you feel good, too, when you point. It makes people feel good when you point out all of their strengths with their chakras. Doesn't it, Jack? Do you feel good?
Oh, yeah. I feel really good about it.
Yeah.
wow.
Awesome.
This is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
This is so beautiful. My goodness. Wow. Yeah. Wow. This is amazing. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a very beautiful chakra. That you can feel like the transformative power of love and peace and compassion. And I mean, my goodness, like, you have to be one of those people that is like a walking example of how Jesus was on earth. I mean, honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And wow, I mean, you are definitely doing God's work here on earth. I have to say that much. I mean, what a, beautiful example you are to people. Wow. Okay. The next one is the throat chakra, and that one is the fifth one, and it's represented by kind of a turquoise blue, and it is the ability to manifest and express your truth in the world. It is located at the center of the neck, and it represents the ability to speak and communicate clearly and effectively. Imbalanced attributes would be shyness, being withdrawn, arrogance, and increased anxiety. Now, this one is the one that's kind of off. This one is trying to do a circle, but what it's really doing is it's kind of doing these wobbly things where it's doing little slices. It's kind of making a rotation, but it's doing like ovals. Like overall it's going clockwise, but it's making these like oval slices going in that direction, like kind of darting from one side to the other. So let's see what's going on in there. That's the only one that I've encountered that's been off. So, okay. When I go in there, it kind of feels like, not like it's choking me, but I feel stifled. I feel like it's almost like, not like my throat's trying to close, but like it feels like it's trying to tighten a little bit, like it, not like it's congested, but like I'm trying to stumble over my words. Like, I want to say anxiety, nervousness, afraid of saying the wrong thing. Shyness, a lot of shyness. Like, maybe not afraid of offending someone or people, but maybe afraid that what I say might be interpreted the wrong way, and afraid that I might say something that comes out the wrong way, or that someone might take it the wrong way, so I'm really trying to carefully choose my words, and even then I'm afraid I might get it screwed up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm a pretty shy person.
Okay, yeah. And it feels like I'm afraid that if I reveal too much of myself and I get shot down, that it's going to hurt personally, because then I revealed who I am, and then somebody might not like me anyway, and then that's really going to hurt. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm not shy when I know people, but when I get to know people, I hold back a lot. So that makes sense.
Yeah, because when you know people, you feel safe, and you can come out of your shell. But when you don't know people, then it feels like you don't want to be exposed, and then have people say something rude and not like you. because then, you know, you went through all that trouble to be like, hello, here I am, this is me, and then they shoot you down, right?
Mhm.
Even if it doesn't really happen, it's that fear that it will happen. Because nobody likes rejection, even if it doesn't happen. I know I have social anxiety. It doesn't seem like it, but I always have had like a fear of rejection.
I think it stems from relationship issues, probably. It's something I'm working on right now, so.
Yeah. Me too. But, you know, we can just plug away at it. And it gets better. And after a while, you figure if, you know, people, you know, God puts people in our path that we learn lessons from, and they learn lessons from us, and, you know, it gets better. And, yeah, and look at all the things that you've overcome already, you know?
Mhm.
It gets better. And so, you know, we both have to take baby steps. And all right. So let's see where we are on it. Well, let me see if I can go in there and help a little bit. If I had the blinds open, the neighbors would think I was doing Tai Chi. All right. Let's see where we are now on that. Oh, okay, good. It's doing a lot better now. Because I took out the junk in there, and I put some healing in there. Well, I don't do anything. You know, God works through me. I'm just here. So, the next one is the third eye. That's our intuition, our patterns of learning, and our memory skill set. That is associated with like an indigo. It's the sixth chakra. It's located in the center of the forehead between the eyebrows and kind of up a little. It represents intuition, foresight, and is driven by openness and imagination. Imbalanced attributes would be lack of direction and lack of clarity. And let's see where you are on that one. And this one is doing extremely well. It was a little bit slow at first, but now it's doing that sideways type thing where it's really hard to hang on to. So that's really good. Yeah, let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, that feels really nice. Yeah. And last, we have the crown chakra, where the root chakra grounds you and brings you a direct connection with the earth and earthly things and nature. The crown chakra is your direct connection to heaven and God and the universe and the Holy Spirit. The crown chakra is your access to higher states of consciousness, open to what is beyond understanding, and is associated with purple, sometimes is associated with kind of clear. It is located at the top of the head, like a crown, like just above your head. It represents states of higher consciousness and divine connection. Imbalances attributes would be cynicism, disregarding what is sacred, closed-mindedness, and disconnection with spirit. Let's see where you are with this one. Oh, wow. This is your strongest one. It goes right into that super fast spin sideways, and it's really hard to hang on to. So, wow. Okay, so you are, like, directly connected with God, which is no surprise to me. So, please pick up. Wow, yes, you are directly connected with God for sure, because I'm definitely picking that up. And it's beautiful. Wow, it just gives me goosebumps. Getting chills. Wow. And, wow. So I'm going to quickly go through all 7 to make sure that, like, nothing, like, from the throat one, decided to jump to a different one or anything. Make sure they're all in alignment and they're all healthy and flowing. And then we'll find out how you're feeling. Let's do the root one real quick. Oh, yeah, this one's like super spinning sideways. That's good. Sacral is super spinning sideways. And solar plexus is super spinning sideways. Heart is super spinning sideways. Throat is super spinning sideways. Third eye is super spinning sideways. Crown is super spinning sideways. Wow, they're all doing really well. So how are you feeling, Jack?
I feel good. I feel good for sure.
Good. How do you feel compared to... What?
I think that was pretty good. You're pretty good. I went through a dark time in life and was strung out in a bad place and just went through recovery. And now I'm like on fire for the Lord, and I have a few different ministries, and my prayer is that I'm a good example for other people. And so everything you said just made me hype about the way I've been living, and so I'm happy about what you said, and I'm grateful that my life is on track, and the energy in my body shows that as well.
Yeah,
wow.
it does.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. Look at you.
Gosh.
Wow.
Huh.
And you are going to make a girl really happy.
Yeah, and the whole girl thing is I met a girl at my church, but I'm shy, like you said, and so I've been out with her a couple times, but it's like a friend thing. But like I like her more than that, so that part was pretty on too, which I believe it'll go further than that if I ever speak up.
Well, now you have
good.
something to talk about, right, Kelly? I mean, this is a great conversational piece right here because it's rare to have this, that not many guys have had this chakra cleanse before, so now you can talk to her about it. That's a good opening up, and you can talk about what the healer said about you and your relationship. your how you are. I mean, that because you need some foot in the door, right, to open up the discussion.
Yeah,
Well,
and
yeah.
it'll be on YouTube too. Yeah, you can listen on YouTube, and there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be fun.
Yeah, and if you ever need somebody to double date with, hello. Yeah.
That's true too.
Yeah.
You know what I found interesting is that Kelly said that you were a lot like Jesus and referred to Jesus a couple different times, and then at the end she said that you were very like, how did you word it, close with God or walking with God, and that is rare. You really don't say that very often, Kelly. I don't even remember you saying that before.
Yeah, I don't think I have said it before. So it's like, wow. It's just like, I want to walk with you. Yeah, we need to do this double date thing. Let's all go to church together. This is fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool for sure.
Yeah, go out to church and then go to like brunch or something afterward. That would be cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you're up in
exciting.
GR, right? Yeah, it is.
What's GR?
Oh, Grand Rapids? Are you up in Grand Rapids?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grand Rapids. Yep.
Oh, wow, because that's where Brian is, too. Yeah, we would totally do a double date thing.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yep. Yeah, this is so cool. Wow.
If you have Kelly there on your double date, then you'll really get some points with your new girl. Yeah, you'll be next with the chakra cleansing.
Yeah, this will be fun. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. This will be fun.
I was like, during it, I was like, oh my gosh, Jack really is quiet, and is he going to ever ad lib on what she's saying? And then I think you were saving it for the end, because you did. You saved it for the end, and now we know. Oh my gosh, you're walking on the right path. You're where you want to be in life, and how wonderful, and you're so close to God. And now this just tops it all off, getting the chakras cleansed and then knowing more about yourself. It just confirms what you pretty much knew. And it's a confirmation, validation, all of the above. So are you feeling energized, excited, grateful?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really grateful, but I'm hype about it because I put most of my energy into being close with God. So I spend a lot of time praying and reading my word and doing all different ministry type stuff. But so it's good that that's like the best thing that someone could ever tell me is that I'm close to God. And so I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm so glad. That makes me so happy. Oh, wow. That is cool.
It's good for everybody.
Yeah.
This is not just good for the person getting cleansed, but good for Kelly and good for me to hear. I was on the couch stretching this whole time listening, and, it's a time of the day that we can relax, reflect, heal. And so this is one of the best ones, I think, that I've listened to, I must say.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one, so this is really nice for me because I don't go into it with any preconceived notions of how they'll go. And, with the things going on with, my health and everything, I took a long nap before I did this. Make sure I had the energy for it. And and Mushu, my bearded dragon, wanted to be my buddy and help out, and he's right over my heart chakra, so he's helping me out.
Oh, that's good. But Mushu likes to be around you when you do chakra cleansing, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
What does Johnny think? Johnny, was this amazing or what with Jack?
Yeah. No, That's amazing. Yeah, he seems to. I mean, it's really relaxing for him.
Yeah, enlightening too. Amazing, amazingly enlightening.
It was to be honest, I had like a like when they said calling on the phone or whatever, I was like, oh, I don't know about that, and so I had like some reservations that how would it be that good or whatever, and then once you started talking, Kelly, it was a lot better than I expected it to be. So I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad because, yeah, I know it doesn't like make a whole lot of sense to people sometimes. Like, how can something like that work? But you know, if you think about it, if you pray with someone, it doesn't have to be in person too. You know, and it works.
That's right. And the vibrations you feel don't have to be in person. That's right. It doesn't. I don't think it even helps it either way. I mean, it doesn't make it better, does it, Kelly? Over the phone, it's just as good, right?
Yeah, because energy and the Holy Spirit, they, you know, they don't see, you know, time and space as being an obstacle.
That's so
it's
true.
Not going to be like, yeah. It's not going to be like, oh, you're not sitting next to the person, so we're not going there. You know, it's not going to be like
or
that.
your prayers aren't going to work. What you said earlier, it's the same kind of thing. Like meditation, same with prayer. It works. So, do you mind if people watch you do chakra cleansing? Because I thought when I meet you, I would love to watch you actually do it.
I don't mind. It's just like when we've actually done one on blue jeans. It was just kind of goofy because I really do need to get myself a cell phone stand, and I will. It's just, you know, before I was doing that with a laptop, which does horrible pictures because it's very disjointed looking. Like you're moving and then all of a sudden you're over here because it's not fluid motion. So it's an old laptop. So
how big do you want your stand? Do you want it just to be a stand that sits on your desk or a real tall one?
Something that's adjustable and maybe can grip something. Like, you know, so, yeah.
Like
maybe
you
I
could have the dash ones that you get for the dashboard on your car, like that?
Huh. I haven't thought of that.
Because that grips on.
Well, I didn't even think of that. Oh, well, for, like, driving or for...
Well, because I'm not driving, but I'm trying to imagine what you want because I could look it up for you and send you on Amazon. I could look up things and try to find you a good deal on one, you know. I just want to know exactly what you want. Like you want a long stick one, but you already have a selfie stick, but that you want a stand.
Yeah, like a stand. Because if I'm going to be using my arms, I can't hold a selfie stick. Like a tripod type thing would work really well.
Yeah, because I have one of those, and I got it on Amazon, so I could send you some examples. Just a matter of getting it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because you're so busy, and I'm just here in front of my computer most every day.
Oh, thank you. That would be great. Like an adjustable tripod that would hold the phone.
Okay. Sorry to get off the subject. I just want to know what she wants. I want to help her get what she needs. You know, if she needs something, we should get it for her.
Aw, thank you. That would be really awesome. Because, if I could do Blue Jeans videos with, you know, doing chakras. It's just, I need both hands to do chakras, and I can't really do that if I'm holding a selfie stick.
I know. No, not a selfie stick, but I want to know, do you want it to be a long, as a selfie stick goes, you know what I mean, like the length of one, or it's just a one for your desk, just right up close? This is like a tripod, right?
Yeah, a tripod would be perfect because then I could either do it like from the coffee table height, or I could do it from the floor height.
Okay, because I'm looking now. They have on tripods, and then they have it go high, low, and it's one that it turns into a selfie stick. Wow, this is cool. Okay, I'll look for you. All right.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Wow, I'm excited.
All right. Well, this was so successful, and Jack feels great, and now he has something he can share with his new girl, which is just a friend now, and hopefully it will lead to more. And
Yeah,
it's just something
this is
more.
awesome.
Yeah, it's something you have that you can hold with you forever. And it's great that it's on the show because now you'll have that forever to listen back to. I listen to mine sometimes because I forget, what's going on with this chakra or that chakra. Now I have two. I have two chakras.
Oh, yeah.
Two chakra
Yeah.
cleanses.
And this should help with his shyness a little bit. And every once in a while we need to have another chakra cleanse. So, that would not be a big deal to set another one up, and we can do that. So, if you feel a little bit off or whatever down the road a little bit, just let me know, Jack, and we can do another one.
Yeah, I really appreciate you. Like, I know we're vibrational beings, and I know we put off energy, and we can manifest what we put out in the world. So I know a lot of this, but it's not always easy to wrap my mind around someone being in tune with that like you are. And so I appreciate you, and it was a good time for sure.
Yeah, thank you. And remember I said it would start out as friendship with this person, so ta-da!
We help you in all kinds of ways.
Yeah. Yep, it's going to be a slow go at first, but, we'll see how it goes. So, yeah. Yep. But enjoy your time, together, and, don't expect things to move real fast, and, just enjoy it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'm excited. You've got so many great things heading your way.
Right. Well, I thank you
You're
for
welcome.
doing that for me. I appreciate it. It just re-energizes me about my my spirituality, And like I said, like I strive every day to be more Christ-like. That's my biggest hope in the world, is for people to see me like that. And so you saying that made me feel good, so I appreciate you.
Oh, well, you are certainly welcome because, well, you definitely are doing a great job of it, so keep it up.
Yeah. And that's one of the best compliments you could ever get is, okay, you're like Jesus.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that.
Nope. We didn't even know
don't
anything
understand
about
that
you.
either. You're the first one.
I mean, we didn't even know he went to church and anything about his background. I didn't know anything. So, I mean, you nailed that one, Kelly. I know.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's not me. It's God telling me. So, yeah, I'm just here.
You just work here, like Karen said.
Yep, I just listen. Yeah, I had to learn to trust what this is because, if I second guess it, then I wouldn't say anything, or I'd be afraid to say it, or, whatever. I had to learn to trust what God gave me.
And you do.
Well,
and you do. And you've never said one thing that didn't work out. I mean, it just always is spot on. I've been here for almost 100 shows. I think I know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we're about out of time, but thank you, Kelly, for doing the Chakra Day. And thank you,
Well,
Barb,
thank
for hosting,
you.
and thank you,
Jack,
Jack, for coming on.
And thank you, Barbara.
You're
and
welcome.
Jonathan.
Thank
My
you, Jonathan,
pleasure.
for having the show, buddy.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, thanks
Thanks, Jack.
Bye.
Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Johnny. And have a
Thank
great
you.
night.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you all too.
You
too.
Thank you.
Thank you.